Are we live? I think we're live.
I think we're
Are we
live.
live? I think we're
It
live.
says
Yeah. It does say live. Evan, just like the fact that nobody knew you were coming back to Savannah, first off, it wasn't a soul. It just kind of appeared. I'm sure you told some people, right?
A few.
A few?
I didn't really know until it was like really happening. And it
Yeah.
happened really quickly. So kind of. I don't know. The process has been going on since the end of January.
Okay.
So, and this is the first full week. So
Yeah.
It was quick.
But anyway, like I was saying, just like that, we just kind of just went for this stream. We just went for this like live broadcast without preparing at all. So
Right. Well, I did. I should say I didn't announce it until everything was confirmed and I signed papers and we're moving. It's moving forward.
Yeah.
We knew we were actually moving really middle of January because of my partner getting a job first.
Yeah.
So then it was up to me to find something.
And your partner is?
Justin.
Justin.
Justin. Mm-hmm. And he is the director of music and organist at First Baptist downtown.
Okay. So very similar to what he was doing here before.
Yeah. That's his career. Director of music, organist, worship, all that fun stuff. So, and he's at First Baptist, which is a fantastic church. Great co-pastors there. It's not a Southern Baptist church. I don't discriminate, but I know a lot of people think Baptist. They're like, ooh. It is not a Southern Baptist church. It's a very open and progressive church.
I see. Progressive. Yes. Very good. So did that line up? Did both of the career objectives line up at the same time? No? Okay.
No, we took a leap of faith. He got the job.
Okay.
And I said, okay, what's out there for me? I got to find something. And I was looking and just nothing popping up and kind of getting discouraged. And then this here, I'm at the Tybee Post Theater right now, popped up. And I said, and I read the job description. I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I want to do and should be doing at this point in my career. Yeah. So I applied, and after 4 whatever interviews or something, 4 or 5 conversations, here I am.
That's crazy. Wow. So you kind of, when you left, I was like, what, where are you going? And then you went to someplace in very close to my sister, who lives in Rock Hill, South Carolina. How mad are they at you right now?
No, they're not mad. It's actually
okay,
good. There was a transition at the city with the structure of departments because someone had retired. My big boss retired, and so they were restructuring internally at no fault of their own. This is just on paper, it worked really well what they were doing. And because I was in this marketing world, they moved me to a marketing department, the big market. They moved all the marketing people into one department instead of their individual sort of silos, individual departments. And the people in the department I was moved to, those people were awesome. They were fantastic. Really great. And this happened in December of this past year. So not that long ago. And I just wasn't doing the things that I was doing previously. So things were different and my goals were changing. So it was a good time. But Rock Hill was a fantastic place. I know your sister lives there and she can attest to the growth that is going on in Rock Hill. It's insane. So I'm sad to leave it, but proud of the things that we were able to accomplish there. In fact, I got a call yesterday from a former employee and said, that National Endowment for the Arts grant that we applied for last summer, we got this week. And I'm like, nice. Somebody else is going to have to manage it. Sorry.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good news for them. I'm sure of course, they were sad to lose you, but bid you adieu and sent their congratulations as to your new position. So tell me about this now. So Savannah in the past year, as everyone knows, our performance industry just, kind of went like everybody else as it does. And we've held our own. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have not lost a company since the beginning of this.
That's great.
And now we're looking at these amazing things happening. And I'm speaking specifically about Savannah Rep opening a downtown theater.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. But now you're in this position at Tybee Post Theater, which I know is a little different from a traditional, community performance venue, because you do all kinds of things there. Tell me as much as you know, because I know it's new to you, about the history of Tybee Post.
Yeah, so it was originally built in the 1930s, as a movie house for the people here at Fort Screven, which is the old fort here on the beach itself. So it was for a place for people to come see film. And it was there for a while, for a few decades. And in the 60s, 70s, it kind of went into disrepair. No one was using the facility anymore. So it was essentially vacant up until when it reopened, really, in 2015. And during that time, especially the early 2000s, mid 2000s, they were going to demolish the building. At that point, it had become like a shell. There was a fire, so it was just the outer walls. That was all that was left. But there were some really big advocates of the space and said, we need to preserve this. We don't need to tear this down and build more condominiums. Mm-hmm. So they raised funds and they were able to save the space and renovate it and open it up in 2015.
Wow, that's amazing. And a lot of us here know the story, but I like the fact that you are now expounding on it, because you're learning all about it, and you're also making a new story there. A couple of shout outs from our crowd. Ryan McCurdy says 3 cheers for Evan.
Awesome.
And Mandy Madsen says, Evan's coming back to Savannah. Hooray. Guess what, Mandy? He's already here.
I'm here.
So that's great. So 2015, Tybee Post Theater opens back up. Kind of a community drive to get it underway. There was a board of directors there, as well as I think a mayorship that was moving it forward. Mm-hmm. And I know things have changed a little bit since then, but I know there's movies that happen there still. They're kind of like second run, like
first run
movies that happen there.
First run.
And then also it's considered a music venue, and I know there's some community theater happens there as well. But give me the lowdown on what's happening next.
Yeah, that's a great question.
It is a great question
for everyone. What's next? No, obviously movies are happening currently. Actually, there's one we're showing Minari in 40 minutes.
Oh wow!
We have a matinee. And then tonight.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Well, I've got staff to do it.
Okay, good.
So yeah, movies are happening at 35% capacity.
Okay.
Right? So that's about 70 people for our 206 seat theater. Yeah. Which is a healthy number to do, especially during the pandemic. So movies are the only thing that's really going on right now. The previous executive director, Melissa Turner, who's been great, has been here from day one. She's really built this program base of what the theater is all about, specifically with concerts and bands, all kinds of acts that she's programmed.
Yeah, I know, for instance, there was a series during the pandemic that was specifically for streaming of concerts.
Yeah, they did a quarantine concert, a couple of them, actually. So, they've been active. during that time. They were shut down for a brief period, but sorry, it's so dark in here.
Yeah, it's okay. Lighting is always an issue on these.
Right. Look up here.
There you go. That's why you need one of these things. See, that's what that's for.
Maybe I'll invest in one.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot going on right now. We're showing movies almost every weekend. First run movies or things that are streaming on like HBO and being released in the theaters at the same time.
Yeah.
There are things on the books. If you look at our schedule, there are things coming up technically. And that we're selling tickets for, but we're really taking this sort of day by day, figuring out what the plan is. I don't know the governor, if you know this, but the governor just released yesterday an executive order, changing the executive order on restaurants, venues, events, things like that. So he's, with that executive order, he's essentially putting it into the hands of the theater,
Right.
Or that venue that we can do some of those things. We can sort of bring things back if we feel comfortable and ready to do so. So the board and I and the previous executive director, who's still around for my first couple weeks, just so she can teach me some things, we're in discussion about what we can do to move forward and how do we open safely. Yeah.
I know that the Savannah Theater for downtown, for instance, they kind of have been doing things under a similar ratio of audience members, and I believe they actually have a show tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Do they have a plan? Do you know, or is it out there? Is it public knowledge of what they're wanting to do and how they're going to open up? So
they have been open since prior to the new year, and they've been having
capacity?
Like capacity right now, they're at 35%.
Gotcha.
And they ask people to come in masked. I believe that if you come and sit in your seat and you're in a safely distanced group of guests, you can take off your masks, but still they ask you to come and go wearing masks. And they wipe everything down, they clean everything down in between performances and that kind of thing. So there is that out there. And hey, if you need someone to talk to about it, I can get you some contact information.
That'd be great. I don't know if Brian and them are still listening, but I would be curious to know how do people feel? Like, say the governor at the end of the month says, I am not going to use my emergency powers anymore, and all these executive orders disappear. Yeah. So now you can open up, you can do whatever you want to. I'm curious to know what other people operating venues are going to do. Are they going to open up to full capacity and just let the patron decide? Hey, it's your choice if you want to attend or not. Mask, no mask. I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious to know what some other people think that are watching.
Right. So honestly, I don't try to tread in those more, let's say, not disturbing, but just controversial. Not controversial either, but just things that make people red in the face. I try to stay away from that, but I can tell you that Savannah Rep, for instance, they're trying to follow the guidelines of equity and what equity is saying, rather than the guidelines of what the governor has now said about venues being able to just open their doors. So I think that in those same lines, the businesses that do theater and performance and work with actors and stage actors and stage musicians, they want to respect that same idea that equity is following. That's the feeling I get anyway. And I know that a lot of the community theaters here are doing the same thing. They're either not opening up at all, or they're opening up to a limited capacity. So another one that I would mention is Front Porch Improv downtown. They have, I think they're limiting their shows to 20 audience members only, and they all have to be masked. They're also doing the thing with the card, maybe if I don't know if I can say this or not, but I think they're asking if all of their performers are vaccinated. And of course you can't technically do that, but I think if everyone's in agreement that they can, you can.
Absolutely.
So I think that's the case. And I do know that Savannah Repertory has just said what they're doing. Let's see what they say. The Play Shop is open and available for rental. It is our own productions that are still on hold until we reach a safety agreement with the AEA. Yes.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of what they're doing. And to the Play Shop, the Savannah Rep Play Shop, which is out there on Lathrop Avenue, that is open for other people to come in and rent the space, but they are not doing performances themselves. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. Interesting times for sure.
Yes. And they always change. They change on a daily basis.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
It's amazing. Oh, my sister says hi.
Hi, Susan.
She's not mad at you. Don't worry.
No, that's good. I'm sorry.
We got him back, Susan. Ugh.
Hey, listen, I'll be back because my mom still lives in Rock Hill, so
There you go.
I'll be up there. I'll be going to Knowledge Perk, seeing your nephew.
There you go. Yeah. Mr. Jack at Knowledge Perk, manager of Knowledge Perk. Congrats on that, Jack. Also, Jack is getting married.
I saw that.
Yeah. My nephew's getting married.
Crazy
Times. Okay. I had this debate earlier with my daughter because she couldn't remember how old Jack was. So, Susan, you're going to have to let me know. And I don't think anybody cares. Is he 22? Is that right? Did I get that right? If I didn't get that right, I'm a bad uncle, right?
Nah. Terrible.
Terrible. Okay, she says, yes, he's 22. I got it right. Boom.
Yay, good uncle.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's amazing. That's astounding. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's great to have you here. It's great to have you as executive director over there at Tybee Post Theater. I cannot wait until we all decide that we can open and do shows again. The target is always changing now.
It's going to be nice, though. I'm excited to get back and sort of experience the theater at full capacity and what we can do and expand that. I'm super excited to take this place to new heights and
to the next level.
Yeah, next level.
Yeah.
Is that a thing the young people say? Hashtag.
That's what all the young people are saying. Hashtag next level. Yeah.
I'm no longer young, so I can't be in that crowd.
They're all on the Twitches and the Twitters and the
TikToks.
The TikToks and Newsies. Hey, let's give a shout out to Newsies. I don't know why. Maybe you guys could do Newsies. That'd be great.
Oh my gosh. Now is the time to seize the day and do Newsies.
Yes. Is the time. I think I actually sang that in one of these episodes at some point, but it's been a while.
I'm embarrassed to admit this, and this is no feather in a cap or anything, but when I did the cattle call auditions at SCTC, Southeastern Theater Conference, back when I was an actor, I got a call back from Newsies.
You did?
But I think because I looked really young, they hadn't even seen me. Obviously, they saw my monologue and they heard me sing.
Right. They did not see you dance.
They didn't see me dance.
Now, I've seen you dance, and I thought you did pretty well, but you always say that you're not good.
I mean, I have rhythm. Sure, I can do that, but I'm not a trained dancer. Not at all. And Jen can do things to people that they don't know that they can do. She can pull things out of people.
Yeah. Jen Doubleday with the Savannah Children's Theater. Why is my mic over here? I just noticed that. Is that better?
Sure.
Okay. Whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. I will never do the old bamboo again. Let's just say that.
The old bamboo. La da dee 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 doo 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 doo. I don't know the words. So
it's been so long ago.
I know. I remember we had to be this, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, which was the greatest show that the Savannah Children's Theater has ever done. Okay, I get that. That hardly anyone saw. That's what I'm trying to say. Our crowds were small for that one. And I'm not really sure why, because I thought it was a sweet show myself.
Yeah, I mean it's a good show, but the title alone, it's hard to sell that because
right.
It's not well known.
Yeah. True.
It's definitely not a well-known stage show. The movie, obviously, is.
No.
But even the movie, it was a ripoff of, I don't know, Mary Poppins. I mean, it kind of follows that formula. Almost.
Yeah. It's just okay. Yes.
Susan saw what?
I was in it. She was compelled to come see it. So yeah,
that's awesome.
She had an obligation. She has to come see all of my shows, and if she can't see my shows, she has to have a very good excuse why she hasn't. So
Nice.
She hasn't seen all of these episodes, and I'm still waiting for the excuse on that.
She's a busy lady.
She's very, very busy. Very busy indeed.
Go
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I don't know what I was going to say.
I was just gonna tie it back to the theater. I was gonna bring it back to Tybee. It's really interesting though to sort of be here just for this first week and get to know people and the staff here, which they're amazing. I'm so grateful to have them around. They're gonna make my job much easier. But I'm excited to really expand this place and to a lot of people haven't even heard of it. They're like, Tybee Post Theater, what's that?
What? Come on, people.
No, yeah, I know. And I'm excited to get people across the bridge. That's what the
that bridge.
The bridge. So, and it only takes me 25 minutes to get here in pretty bad traffic. So I think
that's not bad.
No. And I'm staying on Columbus Avenue right now. So people can come over.
Here's what my sister does. I'm going to talk about my sister again.
Okay.
Because what she does when she comes to Savannah is she does not come to Savannah. She comes to Hilton Head Island. And nothing against Hilton Head Island. I love everyone in Hilton Head Island. I think they're amazing people, but this is Savannah. So if you're going to come see your brother, you come to Savannah.
That's right.
And now, with Evan at the Tybee Post Theater, I mean, Tybee is an incredible beach. You could come and go to the beach and, see a show, say hi to Evan.
Absolutely. And I'm literally a minute away from the beach.
Exactly.
Get out my window. So
yeah, you can walk over there to North Beach Grill and go see the Savannah Stage Company says heart. Yeah. And yes, your room is ready, Susan, anytime. Come stay.
That's
Come
awesome.
stay. And your former group there, Savannah Stage Company says yay. They're happy to have you back.
I love them dearly. Obviously, Jamie's one of my best friends, the artistic director here. And I'm excited to be around them. And I'm excited. Honestly, I don't know. And this is me just looking outside looking in. The things that feel like that are bubbling, that are happening in the artistic world of Savannah, specifically theater. I think we're just so ready in what Ryan's doing, what Jamie's planning, Front Porch, the Children's Theater. I just think there's so many organizations out there that are just so ready to explode. And I don't know, I kind of equate this back, and this is an analogy a lot of people use, but 1918, what happened? Spanish flu, right? Is that Molly?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, this is Molly. She's coming to say hello.
I went to Target and I got banana chips.
She went to Target, and what did you get?
Banana chips.
Banana chips. She got banana chips at Target, so that's...
All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, it's Evan. Remember Evan?
Hello, Evan.
Yeah,
Hey,
I don't know. Can I expand this? There it is. There she is.
I'm excited.
The old bamboo. Remember the old bamboo?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, you do.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah.
She's so big. She's so big.
You guys are tall in
Crazy.
your family.
That's true. She's not as tall, and I don't want her to be as tall because, well, she could be as tall. There's nothing wrong with being tall. For theater, though, if you want to be like a competitive actress, there's not a lot of really tall roles.
Right. Would you like to say hello? No.
Who's that?
My employee Jamie just walked in, but she doesn't want to say hello.
Oh,
She's
okay.
awesome, by the way.
Way to go, Jamie. Is she poking her head in? Should I
Would you like to say-
expand the frame?
Here she comes.
Come on. There she is.
Hi, how are you?
Jamie, I'm good. How are you?
Doing well.
Great.
She's getting ready for the show.
Yeah, we've got a
that's gonna
movie
happen.
starting and people are just showing up.
So
That's what I heard. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is it? Milani? Is that what it? No, I'm getting that wrong. No, not at all.
Minari, the one that won all the awards.
Yes, that one. I was thinking of something else entirely. That is not yet a movie, but soon will be, I'm sure.
Good day.
Bye.
And then next week we'll show in Godzilla versus Kong. Yeah.
Godzilla versus King Kong. That's
Yeah.
sweet. Oh, my sister said hi, Jamie, like she knows her already. I should mention that since Savannah Stage Company is watching right now, I will come pick up my thing that you gave me, and I still very much appreciate it. I feel like I could say this. What are these things called that they give out? What are they called?
Oh, the light bulb.
Yes. So this year I was the recipient of a light bulb award. I so appreciate it, and I can't wait to show it off. Yeah.
Listen, that's a prized possession right there. I still have my little light bulb. I
Do
have
you?
the first edition light bulb.
Oh, wow.
From when I was here, and I think Jamie's upped her game on that. So
I need to go get mine.
yeah, what'd you get it for? What'd you win?
Let's see. I got the Golden Light Bulb Award for Community Spotlight.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'll use it instead of this now. That's what I'll do.
There you go. It's like the Tonys for Savannah. I mean,
Yeah. It's amazing.
no, it really is great.
Tony.
I think that's awesome. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, yeah, I do appreciate it, and I mean, my heart generally is it's in this community, as I know yours is. Even though you were gone for a little while, I know that you really your ties are deep. In Savannah, it just happens. You grow these oak roots in the Savannah soil, and it just stays. So,
well, there's a reason why we wanted to come back, because it truly feels like home. So
yeah,
we are so happy to be back, and I'm happy to be here and be among awesome artists like you guys, and to take over the artistic world of Savannah. I think we're all ready.
Cool. Very cool. All right. Well, Evan, I'm going to let you have your time so you can go watch your movie, because I know you're thrilled about it.
Sure. I'm here actually all night, so I'll be here probably till 10 o'clock. So
Cool. Maybe we'll come see the movie tonight. Are there tickets still available?
Yes, and it's all weekend. Tomorrow at 7, and then matinee on Sunday, and then evening show on Sunday as well.
Excellent.
So
Wow.
there are usually five runs for a movie.
Excellent. So Godzilla versus King Kong, or King Kong versus Godzilla. I can't remember.
Godzilla versus Kong. No King Kong.
Just Kong. Just Kong.
Yeah.
He's no longer king. He's
He's
abdicated the throne, apparently.
right. And we keep getting movies in, so we just booked The Courier, which we're excited about. That's with Benedict Cumberbatch, his new movie.
Cumberbatch.
Yes, that just came out. So yeah, come check out a movie. And the system here, I mean, it is surround sound.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
it really is fantastic. And we had a school come see a show yesterday, and a movie, and I was just blown away, literally. It's such a cool space. And you get popcorn. You can have popcorn and Coke and nachos in the theater. So it's really nice.
In the theater.
You're in a movie
That's
theater.
awesome. All right, Evan, thank you so much, and welcome back again. You and Justin, Savannah community is so happy to have you, and I'm so glad that you agreed to do this at the last drop of a hat.
Yeah,
It's
thanks
great
for
stuff.
being accommodating and let me do it. I appreciate it. Always nice to talk to you.
Yeah, so we'll go out with a traditional going out, and we're going to do a, let's see, the sitcom is, I don't know, it's a Friends episode. Let's do a Friends episode. Trying to think. It's the one where Joey is eating the meat trifle. I think that's a good one.
What do I do?
You just react.
Joey's.
Yeah. So it's like the end of the episode. He's still eating the meat trifle, and he's maybe getting a little sick, but then he just continues to eat it and say, I don't know, you can be Ross, I'll be Chandler, and we're just reacting to Joey's ineptitude in life. So 3, 2, 1, sitcom freeze.